Hey there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and back by popular demand, nutrition and your workouts. Now I'm going to talk about some specifics tonight for different points of your cycle, and I'm also going to reference here menopause. So if you're in perimenopause or menopause, just wait a minute, I'll get through this, and then I'll reference the perimenopause piece. Yes. But of course, as women's health expert, one of the things that's really important is acknowledging where your system and your body is at as you do daily lifestyle things. Align with your own physiology. It really is important. And if you are looking to work with this more, work with your body and hormones more, I'm going to put a link here for the 12-week challenge waitlist. Now this does include a Dutch test, meal plan, everything else. There's a ton of info that you're going to learn. And you get to work with me and my team of doctors, including Dr. Victoria, so that you can understand what your system needs, when it needs it, and what to give it every step of the way. So you're not lost, you're not frustrated, and you just get to get amazing results and feel good while you're doing it. Yeah. Now, one of the things that we talk about with stress is how that impacts the body. That's a little bit different, so I'm going to save that for a different video. Stress and workouts and hormones and stuff. I wanted to start with this first. So, first things first here. This is your hormonal cycle, right? Typical hormonal cycle. So if you have something off, if you have a lot of acne, irregular cycles, heavy periods, things like that, hot flashes, whatnot, yours might not look like this. So we would need to make changes for you specifically to align with your body versus just this. But again, this is the outline of it. Day 1 is the first day of the period. Day 14 is about when you ovulate. Day 28 is when that ends before it starts all over again. Yay! And in the first 2 weeks here, your estrogen is higher, right? It should be higher. Estrogen helps to build muscle, repair faster. You should have more energy, like more mental clarity. This is a great time to start a new habit anytime during this phase here. Your body also burns carbs more naturally here. Now, in my book, The Female Fat Solution, I also teach you more things about how to eat for your basal body temperature, cooling foods, things like that. That's really important there as well. I also have a book called The Female Menopause Solution for those of you that are in this stage of life also. So on Amazon, and you're not left out. After ovulation, the body is higher in progesterone. Progesterone shifts and changes things. It's going to kind of slow down your body's repair, slows down digestive system, things like that. So it can shift some of those things for your body. So it can feel like you're not getting as much of a workout, right? Now, depending on what you're training for, depending on what you're doing, you can shift and change your workouts throughout the month. Absolutely a thing. This is something that I do and I recommend to a lot of women that I work with to shift and change. But overall, as you're getting started, if you're like, yeah, I go to this boot camp or I do this one thing and it's just kind of there for me, that's fine, right? Get started with how you're fueling your body, and that will help you keep up with what's happening in that workout class. And then from there, you can start to make shifts and changes in terms of your own training protocol so that you're aligning with your system, right? The most important thing here is just to make changes that work with your body and that you can stick with, right? So here, easier to build muscle, easier to repair. Here you can work on things a little like recovery, more endurance, a little bit slower, right? So if you're going to lift heavy, this is a great time. That doesn't mean you can't lift heavy here. You can. You just might need more time for recovery or to give your body extra tools to help it recover faster. So keep that in mind. I'm an athlete, right? So I totally get it in terms of pushing your body to the max or working out or being like, oh, yeah, I need to do these things. They didn't have a season last year, I'm not playing this year, but I played for the Minnesota Vixen, which is a women's full tackle football team. So when you go to football practice or you have a game or something, right, it is what it is. You have to be at the top of your game. You can't be like, can you not tackle me as hard because I'm just in my progesterone phase and yeah, that won't work for me. No, you have to be a tip top as much as possible so that you can produce, right? So that's where I'm starting with, right? That's where a lot of us start with. So here is this. When we look at this, right, so that's the overall hormone cycle. Again, I have a lot more info on my YouTube channel, which is called Dr. Beth Westy. So if you want to check that out for more info and everything, you can. But overall, like, this is your workout. Like, this is the timeline of the workout, right? 30 to 45 minutes. Again, if you have a lot of stress, Yep, that can impact how well your body's going to respond to longer workouts, longer than 45 minutes. If you're like, I go to this class and blah, 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 and it's an hour. Okay, I'm sure, do you spend some time like warming up and cooling down and all that stuff? Sure, okay, yeah. But if it's actual like 30 to 45 minutes of actual like workout time, right, then that's what we're looking at here. So workout time here, 30 to 45 minutes about, again, if you have more questions on it, if you want me to do a video for longer training sessions, things like that, I totally can. Just let me know. Or stress and longer training sessions and all that other stuff, because it gets layered on top of each other. But in general, if you are in the estrogen phase here, oh, I should have color coded this. This is for like this piece here. Still, I'm color coding it. So fun. And this is for, this looks terrible. Fine. It's fine. You guys know what I mean, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, here we go. So here's your workout. Before your workout, you should have some type of snack, and this is for both, right? Don't work out fasted, don't work out on an empty stomach, right? Your system only has so much glycogen stored in its muscle tissue for so long, and then your body gets depleted and it's got nothing left. Please do not do that to your system. It's very harsh on your body. So have some type of snack. It can be like a little protein ball. It can be like a little bit of fruit and nut butter. You know, something. Doesn't have to be big, just something for your body. There you go. And then having some type of, pre-workout here. You can do multiple things, right? I will do like a little bit of coffee or something, or get something that's a little bit of a stimulant. A lot of times I'll work out in the morning, so get my eyeballs open. I have 3 kids, so, coffee is important to me. Yeah. But you can do other types of pre-workout that are increasing like blood flow, things like that, but not necessarily a stimulant. Over here you can do, and again, I say this because these are things that I have done when I'm in a specific training session, right? A pre-workout that has things like beta-alanine in it. Now, beta-alanine is fantastic because it really helps you get more like oomph during that workout. It also gives you like the face tingles, like, yeah. Now, some people hate that feeling. You don't have to do that there, right? But if you're like, yeah, I like to do that, blah, blah, blah. The thing is that you can't use a product like that all the time. You have to go through a rotation. So for women, I recommend going through a rotation of doing something without beta-alanine for 2 weeks and then with beta-alanine for 2 weeks. Again, just a suggestion, but a way to work with your system totally differently and using different types of pre-workouts so your body doesn't acclimate to it. Super fun thing about the female body is that we acclimate very, very easily, very, very quickly to the things that we do week to week throughout the month. So we got to change it up. Keep our body on its toes. Ovaries don't have toes, but you know what I mean. Okay. So, again, do you have to use a pre-workout of any kind? No, but for sure get a snack in. Then through the workout, this is like through the workout time frame here, right? Getting some electrolytes in at least, that's going to really help. Electrolytes, a little bit of sugars, that's going to help your system complete this workout phase, right? Over here, especially if you are wanting to train a little harder for something like, oh, I'm training for a marathon or I'm lifting heavier or whatever, get some branched chain amino acids and electrolytes and a little bit of sugars in during that workout. It helps it upload that much faster in your system. Now, do you need a full serving? Maybe, maybe not, right? Because the other thing to think about is that it has to be absorbed very quickly and easily. Physiologically with the body, what's your system doing while you're working out? It's working out. Yeah, it's working out. So where's the blood going? It's going to your extremities. It's going to your arms and your legs. That's where the energy is going, not to your digestive system. When you eat and you have to break something down, it takes a lot of energy and a lot of blood flow. So if you are having your system work harder, it's going to be tougher to break it down. You're going to either have gut disruption, like diarrhea, or you're not going to get that nutrient in, right? Or you're going to be totally exhausted. So there's this kind of fine line that you got to ride with getting the right things in during your workouts to actually help boost your system. It's not hard to do. It's just paying attention to your system. And again, knowing where you're at in your cycle is going to be really helpful because your body is going to need something different here versus here. Right? Your system changes throughout the month. So why would you do the same thing mid-workout throughout the month? You wouldn't, right? Right. Okay. Post-workout, or right when it ends. Branched chain amino acids here, because you didn't get them in earlier. Those get uploaded right into the system, absorbed and utilized to repair muscle tissue really, really quickly. Here, getting at least a protein shake, something else in, refuel that body, make sure you're getting enough nutrient in. Your body needs more nutrient, more protein, more electrolytes, more minerals, more vitamins at this point in the progesterone phase. So that's really, really essential that you're getting something in and teaching your system to repair on its own. Again, talking about stress and everything else, and if we're going to talk about different repair things or adaptogens and how that's worked in, that's a whole different thing to layer in, but this is a great place to start here. And again, at least 30 minutes, if not longer, after the workout, getting some type of meal in. Could it be a protein shake? Yes. Can it be eggs or whatever? Yes. Can it be, I don't know, a water buffalo? Sure. I don't know. Whatever it is you want to eat. Just getting that, protein meal, protein pasting, at least 20 grams of protein to upload and repair muscle tissue, and then go from there. Now, if you are somebody you're like, I don't really have a cycle. Yes. Okay. If you're in perimenopause or menopause, your body needs more protein to do the same thing that protein used to do. So make sure you're getting enough protein and a little bit of carbohydrate before your workout. Now, I do recommend that it be more of a complex carbohydrate here for women in menopause, not necessarily a fruit at this point, because we're going to be getting these other electrolytes and a little bit of sugars during that workout, and you want to have that balance throughout the day. So getting that in. And then doing the branched amino acids, I base this off of how hard your workout is. If you have a really hard workout, you might want those in while you're working out. If it's not as hard, you can wait till after. So again, it's kind of a blend of these things if you're in perimenopause or menopause. But same thing then for after. Afterwards, if you didn't get this in during, I actually would do this in your protein shake and get it in right away to help that repair happen. Game changer in terms of really seeing the results, really seeing the fruits of your labor, right? You're working out hard, you're scheduling it, you're putting all this energy in, you want to see things shift and change and happen. And oftentimes it's just looking at, okay, where's my body at? What does it need? And aligning with that versus saying, oh, I got to do it like this. I got to do it like this, right? This other thing, right? That's how everybody's told to do it, but that's based off of a man's body, right? The male body. So if you're frustrated, don't feel bad. You're frustrated because you have female physiology. So that's why. Yeah. So shifting and changing these things, you should feel better. You should be able to get through your workouts. Things that I hear from women all the time. In fact, today, it's Monday, right? Yeah, it's still Monday, right? Oh my gosh, what a Monday. Today, it was today, that I was chatting with somebody and like a check-in call, and incredible. She's like, I am really kicking butt in my workouts. She's like, I used to warm up and I'd feel really good during the first set, and then the second and third set would get worse and worse, and I would barely be able to finish it. She's like, I know people used to try and increase their strength by increasing their weights second and third set. She's like, I couldn't do that because then I couldn't lift it at all. I'd be so tired. But I always felt good because at least I was getting my workout in, I'm like, if you're fatiguing yourself like that during your workout, it's not doing anything good for your body, right? You should be kicking butt. Like the first set, that's my warm-up set. Second set, third set, that's where I really get after it. What if there's a fourth set? Right? Fuel your body for the effort you want to give it. That's how you train it, right? You have to let your body have this muscle breakdown and then repair. And this is an essential part to that happening. Give it the energy it needs to do the work and then recover from it. So often we cut ourselves short in terms of overall nutrients, timing these things out, and really acknowledging where we're at with our hormones, right? So those are some key pieces there. Other things I have for you in terms of resources, I have a podcast called The Female Health Solution, tons of info there. And then I also, remember, in the comments there, the 12-week program Waitlist. Waitlist is open for the next 12-week challenge, so you do not want to miss out on this. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you later.